Okay, this is take 3. Hello guys, Dior's here. So, um, gonna do like a all-in-one video here. These are two 5-pound jars of honey that I picked up while I was at work. Just making a run out to Billings, Montana, and I stopped somewhere up north on Wyoming off Interstate 25 and took my lunch at this co-op. Started walking around, and I happened to see this section where they're selling like Amish made goods. And I seen these 2 jars of honey, and it said, what the hell, pick them up. So got 10 pounds of honey for $44 even, $22 a jar. So gonna be adding that to my food storage. All right, on to the main topic of the video. Da-da-da-da. Here is my Winchester Ranger Model 120 shotgun, the Econo box version of the Winchester 1200/1300 series Defender. So, yeah, we're like I said, it's a slow work in progress. Let's see, will this thing allow me to zoom? Oh, hell yeah, it will. Nope. No, it will not. Never mind. Anyhow, sorry. So yeah, it's a slow working progress. There's gonna be a little bit more done to this, but this is what we got so far. I guess starting out, I got my new tube magazine extension on this gun. It's a little bit longer than this old Tacstar tube mag extension. What this tube mag extension and this Tacstar has in common, these are both solid tube mag extensions. Are made from a single piece of machined bar stock aluminum. So very, very sturdy. This one is actually made by Choked. And if I'm not mistaken, these guys are out of, Bald Knob, Arkansas. So made locally. I didn't want to use their tube magazine follower. I just went ahead and used the original tube magazine follower for the shotgun, just because it's a thinner follower, and this thing right here, it's like taking up roughly about 3/4 of an inch of space inside the tube mag, and to me that's unacceptable. So, yeah, not using this. So we switched out all the furniture, the wooden furniture, with ATI furniture. We've got an ATI 6-point adjustable butt stock and pistol grip on the rear of the gun, and then I've got ATI foregrip. Two separate, again, these are 2 separate items, but they are universal items. They're meant to be modular items for pretty much all shotguns. Well, most of them. Like I said, this came with an adapter for a Remington 870, and of course the back, like this adapter, obviously is for the Winchester. Had I not used this adapter, I could have mounted. This right here is actually perfect. This will mount straight to the back end of a receiver of a Mossberg shotgun. Tell you right now. Oh, before I get going, this flashlight, I'm not kidding. I'm just messing around with the flashlight. I wanted to see if it would just fit on there. That's not the flashlight I want to go with. I do have some more parts on order on this gun. I actually have a proper shotgun mounted flashlight and a proper shotgun mount on order. So those will be coming in next week. And I've also got a bandolier sling on order and a heat shield. Yes, you heard me right. I said a heat shield. So plans are, with the shotgun, I plan on taking it to the gunsmith. I'm actually going to have them see about removing this vented rib. I like the vented rib, but the problem is vented ribs are for basically hunting style shotguns, and I'm trying to turn this more into a riot / combat shotgun. And after they remove this, I'm going to see if they can't chop the barrel. I actually was looking at having them chop it down right about here, but actually I might have them chop it down maybe a half to a quarter inch past the end of this tube mag. And I would like to see if they can either drill and tap holes on this receiver or something, and see about welding on some improved front and rear iron sights. They might not be able to weld it onto this receiver because this is an aluminum receiver. They might either have to drill and tap, or they might have to weld it on the very end of this here barrel. I don't know. Might work, might not work with that heat shield. I don't know. Maybe just have them like weld like a little rear set of forks or something right here on the very tail end of this barrel here or something, and maybe just a plain old bead sight or a raised bead sight on the front. Yeah, like I said, I've got a fiberglass heat shield I'd like to put on here. And then, of course, this gun, I'd like to get the finish completely redone on this gun. I'd like to have it Cerakoted. Now, I'm not sure. Like I said, I know this is not blued. This ATI 2 mag extension is not blued. It's Cerakoted. I'm not sure exactly what you call this finish. It's almost like a semi-gloss. It's not quite matte, but it's not quite glossy. I want this finish right here. This is obviously Cerakoted. There's not a scratch on it. So, like I said, I would like the whole gun Cerakoted in this color on this, same finish as this 2 mag extension. Whole thing. Let's see. Oh, a little disappointment about the 2 mag extension. So, remember how I said this 2-round 2 mag extension allows me to fit 7+1 capacity rounds in this gun if I'm strictly loading with 2 3/4 inch shotgun shells only. Well, as luck would have it, this thing right here did not really increase my overall 2 mag, capacity. Even though this is a longer 2 mag extension, it's actually longer by about almost 2.5 inches. It is still, unfortunately, a 1/2 inch too short to allow me to jam 8 shells in this tube mag. So this is still a 7+1. However, instead of being able to jam just 7 2 3/4 inch shells in here, and I can jam 7 3-inch Magnum shells in here. Something I wasn't able to do before. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it came with this. Came with that barrel brace, so that's actually pretty nice looking. I like that barrel brace. I'm glad it came with that. Last thing. Let me see if I can't get that off. Yeah, this ATI furniture, like on this foregrip, came with these 2 Weaver rails. So I added them on there. Again, I don't plan on adding a flashlight on my foregrips. I don't like flashlights on foregrips on shotguns, period. This is an integral moving part on a shotgun, so best not mount any flashlights on here. I plan on mounting a flashlight up here somewhere, maybe about halfway, or maybe up here, but right, somewhere in this general vicinity. But it does, with these being on here, it does open this shotgun up for more options. Last but not least, I'm not exactly too thrilled with the way this thing exactly mounted on the rear of this receiver. This to me is not exactly what I would call a proud fit. You can see that little gap around the trigger guard, trigger assembly. So what I'm going to have to do, I've got some of this insulating foam tape. It's not really a tape. It's like a spongy, foam gasket. I'm just going to cut me off like a maybe a little 1-inch strip, bend it, and stick it on this ATI pistol grip portion right here, and that'll hopefully fill that gap in. Last thing, the original machine screw and nut, I could not get those to really fit down in this hole. Couldn't get anything to line up, so I ended up having to go dig around the shed for a screw with basically a little bit more thicker, more aggressive threads, and just put that in there instead. Not crazy, but whatever. Got to do what you got to do. And then on the buttstock here, this buttstock basically very, very similar to an AR-15 buttstock. I mean, if this was a buffer tube, this would be your buffer tube, but it's not, but pretty much adjustable just like a regular AR-15 M4 style buttstock. This is 6 positions, so I can sincerely adjust the length of pull on this. Right now, the length of pull on this is actually shorter than the length of pull on the original buttstock, but as funny as that may sound, I might actually roll this gun like this, and the reason why I say that is because I don't have to worry about my hand getting in the way up here, because my hand is going to be down here in this here pistol grip. So, and I should point out, because this is a Winchester, they got a cross tang safety on the trigger guard. You don't really want to be mounting these on shotguns that don't have a cross tang safety, because it doesn't make sense. It'll actually hinder your ability to be able to take the gun off safe without removing your hand from the firing position. See, this is kind of nice because I just take my index finger, have it pointed outward, take it off safe, just like that. Whereas if this was a Moss, like I said, it wouldn't make sense if I was to mount this on a Mossberg 535 or 500 or 590, because they have a tang safety up here on the tang of the receiver, and to go from here to try to flip, I mean, yes, it's possible, but you're basically taking your entire hand off of the firing position. So, and I guess the other thing too, why I wanted this on here, is it does add a little bit more stability compared to that of traditional stock. Last thing too, I should say, this stock right here, I think the length of pull was just a little too short for me, because whenever I was, holding my stock at the firing position, and I'd be shooting something heavy recoil like a slug or a 3-inch Magnum. Believe it or not, I'd actually popped myself in the nose a couple times with this buttstock. I actually had to move my thumb like this so I was straight along the receiver and buttstock, which is not really an ideal grip. So with this here buttstock and pistol grip combo, it basically repositions my hand down here and keeps my thumb and everything out of the way, so I won't ever hit myself in the nose when I'm shooting heavier recoil loads. But yeah, this is what we got so far. Last but not least, if I haven't mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it again. Like I said, after I take this vented rib off, I'm probably going to have them cut this barrel down to where it's sticking out maybe about a 1/2 inch past the end of this tube mag. This tube mag extension right here, this basically brings this shotgun, like I said, the length of this tube mag extension from the end of the original tube mag is about 20 inches. So that will bring this barrel to about 20.5. So definitely well within legal limits without having to register this as a AOW. And yeah, like I said, got more plans for it. but I can only do a little bit at a time. I've only got a weekend. I only get like a day and a half off actually right now, the way things are going. But yeah, hopefully next time you guys see this gun, it'll be a little bit more of a finished configuration. Again, got some parts in order. Um, they should be in next week, and yeah, be looking forward to getting a full transformation on this here shotgun. Well, you guys tell me what you think. I'm Diorce, and I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye bye.